Hi guys, it's Nancy and this is my second video for today, and I wanted to make a card with some of the cute stamps that I got from Cat Scrappiness. So I started it, so we're going to finish it up together. So this is the stamp set that I'm using, Stamping Bella, and this one is the Squidgy Who Couldn't. I simply cannot. And then this one is Screaming Squidgy. Cute little girls. And I have them mounted on my Tim Holtz platform. And all you're doing is you're going to make sure that it says rubber right here on your stamp, because these are rubber cling stamps, not clear stamps. And I have them mounted, and I just ink them up with some, whoops, just dropped the ink pad. Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I have my paper down, and you're just going to press down and stamp it. Now what's nice about a stamping tool is, say it's not dark enough or it didn't stamp well, we can go back and ink it again, and it will stamp in the exact same position. Ta-da! Alright, now I did start this ahead of time. I'm going to clean my stamps off here. And I stamped, and I also stamped some little masks, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Ooh, can you get it off? Alright. So I just thought they were super cute to use together. Kind of like some sisters, some siblings here. I think somebody somewhere can relate to having that younger sister that's screaming at them and they just can't deal with it anymore. So then I just take my Copic multi-liner and I kind of want this to look like they are in the living room. Or, you know, wherever they may be. Maybe they're in a room and one sister just pushed the other sister too far. Just going to draw a horizontal line across there. Okay, so now it just gives the card some dimension to make it look like she's laying on the floor and she's screaming for whatever reason she's screaming. Mom! You know how kids are. Right, so when I did that, then I took my Prismacolors and I colored them in. And when I did this stamping, just so you guys know, I used the larger, the Squidgy Who Could Not, and the Sentiment. And then this was the smaller sister screaming, just to give it some dimension so you can see one is smaller than the other instead of using both of the larger stamps. And when I color them, guys, these come in nice colored packages. I just kind of look at the pictures for reference. I am not great at coloring. I'm still learning. But I enjoy using my color pencils or my Copic markers. Use whatever you have, and then, like I said, you can use your packaging for a reference. Put that aside. Okay, so I drew the line, I colored them in, stamped it all out. Now, I don't like all this white space in the back, so I stamped them out on little Post-it notes, and I forgot to stamp it out on the sticky side, so I'm just going to use a little bit of removable adhesive here. And just use that as a mask, or if you have masking paper, but I like the full sticky Post-its. I just didn't grab one, I grabbed a regular Post-it. And this doesn't need to be perfect. All we're going to do at this point is we are going to add a background, kind of like wallpaper. So all you would do is just grab any kind of stencil. I have this stencil. I honestly don't even know who makes this stencil. But to me, it looks kind of like, you know, a wallpaper design. And all I'm going to do is kind of line it up against that floor there. And then you take your color dusters or your Distress ink pad. So I'm going to use, Distress ink pad, Distress sponging tool, or if you have color dusters, let me show you what they look like. They're just little brushes. I know that some people even use makeup brushes. If you have the Clarity brushes, you can use those. In fact, because this is a light color I'm going to use the Distress sponging tool instead of the color dusters. And I am using this light pink color sponge sugar. That way, if I don't like the way it looks, I can always darken it up later. But I thought a cute pink color, maybe it looks like they're in their room. And all I'm doing is lining up the bottom of the stencil here with that line, which would be the floor, and just kind of holding it on there, and then just gonna lightly put that in. And this is a really light pink. It's called sponge sugar. It's almost like the color of cotton candy. Alright, and there we go. So now it looks like maybe they're in their room. And you have a little wallpaper design there. Make sure all that adhesive's off. And just going to mat that. This piece is 5 by 3 3/4. Some adhesive on there. This matte piece is 5 1/4 by 4. And I have some extra card bases laying over here. I don't like the way that one's folded. Alright, and there you go, guys. And you can stamp, whatever you want to put inside. But there is a cute, quick card using 2 stamps from Stamping Bella. And again, I got the stamps from Cat Scrappiness, guys. If you have any questions, post them below. Please subscribe for more videos. And again, you can follow me on Facebook at Nancy Stamps 15. Instagram, Nancy Stamps 15, and Pinterest, Nancy Stamps 15. And the stamps are from catscrappiness.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on stamping.